bring a guy like you out here and shoot you right between the eyes and dump you in a hole. Something I liked about that.
Chief is very certain about who he is, what kind of person he is. He knows the city, he knows police work. He came from the streets, 40 years as a police officer, and now to be the chief of the city that he loves.
I am still the same police officer I was when I walked a beat in South Central Los Angeles. Lieutenant, don't ever forget that. And I don't break the law. I enforce it.
The chief believes he knows what's best for the city. He's a man of ego, a man of principle, character, and right and wrong.
Come on, get out.
What do you mean, get out? The man's under arrest as a murder suspect.
Not anymore, he isn't. Let's go.
Hey, easy now, all right? All right, sweetheart. The man you just set free is the new head of the Gonzo organization. He's the reason my father's in jail. He could have told us everything.
He sure could have.
Then why did you let him go?
Because he works for me.
The chief's job is taking 10,000 police officers and trying to put 8 million people to bed every night safe and sound. The chief is a police officer first and foremost. Wherever that job takes him, that's where he goes. If he has to go into the back streets of Los Angeles, he'll do so. If he has to go to the mayor's office, he'll do that as well. But when they think of Los Angeles, they think of the chief. He's the parent of the city, and the people believe in him. Los Angeles has grown up pretty nicely over the last 5 to 10 years. What you're going to see is a complete different type of a city. We're going to celebrate the mountains, the ocean, downtown, the subway system, things that people around the country haven't seen or don't know LA to be. The chief is not a politician, but he has to think like one, because most of the time his adversaries are from the political arena.
Pike is dying. Who would believe her if you and I support each other? You know, Councilman Watson, it sounds very good. I bet it even sounds better on tape.
Sometimes the enemy is not on the street. It's in City Hall, it's in the newspapers, in the business community, in the mayor's office.
So you truly believe that Councilman Watson is guilty?
Well, corruption? Personal, professional?
Yes. He doesn't politicize the truth, he goes after it. Anybody that stops him from doing so is in a lot of trouble.
Get out! Don't give me a hard time.
The chief has an agenda to find out the truth. It's not necessary that he's inclusive with everybody, and that includes the people close to him.
Gonzo's underbosses are fighting each other for control of his empire. This is a mob war. You can't just ignore it.
The people don't always understand the chief, but they do know that he has a plan.
Detective, I believe it was you that convinced me that Gordon Gonzo was murdered by Dr. Mark Sloan.
What if Dr. Sloan is innocent?
Well, I suppose that would make you wrong, wouldn't it?
If it's necessary for him to get involved, he'll do so. And when he does, he gets his hands dirty.
This is my city. I incinerate all the garbage. All of it.
This show goes forward into the streets to solve problems. This is a show about a man and his city. You'll be staying.
But if you ever move against me again, I will crush you. A lieutenant. That was very good police work.
People in this country want a chief like Chief Masters. They need him. He's a patron saint for law and order.
I should have killed you 7 years ago when I read that verdict. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about that right now. But I'm not going to do that. Today.